Hi everybody, it's Trishaly, and I am sitting out here on a park bench where I'm going to be sleeping tonight. Oh, it's so hilarious. I had some offers on Facebook. Oh, you can come sleep on the floor. But I'm not really, I don't know, I just don't have patience for people. Like, these are Empower Network people, and they're the bestest people in the world, but I still just don't have patience for their BS. Because although I understand they're trying and they're learning this mindset thing, I feel pretty confident that I've mastered it. It's kind of funny because with the history of my life that I have, it hasn't really been all that hard for me to put the law of attraction into place in my life. However, what has been the challenge has been maintaining it. So 3 times in my life I've lived in my absolute dream house and lived my dream life, and somehow had it all fall apart and had to start over again. So it's kind of hilarious because I watched this hangout before I came with the super women, and they were talking about Layla Black, anyway, she mentioned the VIP and how important it was to get the VIP membership. And I attended the last 2 regional events and got to participate in the VIP training, got to be in the front row. And so it's my intention to do the same thing here. So rather than pay for a hotel room or split a hotel room, I opted to upgrade to the VIP ticket, which is like 5 times as much money. Well, maybe not, like 3 times as much anyway, or more than double. I don't even know. But I could have like, oh hey, I don't have a place to stay. But you know what? I don't know, I'm too proud. But it's not really that I'm too proud, because I know that I could easily have found a place to stay. What it really is that I so much prefer my own company. It's kind of, I know I'm kind of a bitch for feeling that way, but it's true. I freaking totally prefer my own company. There's very few people that think as big as I do that relate to me at all, really. Like, for example, the place that my mentorship program at the barn, where like I work technically, well, I do work there, but I don't collect a wage. I put all my money towards purchasing horses, and that I'll be repurposing in a powerful way. But and working at that place has just well, here's the thing. I've been there for 3 years, and I've had so many women and a couple of guys come in and out of there working with me and then disappear. Oh my gosh, in North Carolina they have the coolest lightning bugs. There's one just floating above my head. Anyway, there's so much turnover at that barn, because what happens is these girls come in, and I love horsies, and then when they find out that it's like 5 minutes of walking around with horses and then 5 hours of cleaning up after them, then they'll decide they don't like horses so much. I'm having a hard time getting the camera to focus in the dark. Go figure. Sorry about that. It's like really bad, but the message will be the same. So all that time spent working with these different ladies, and I honestly have not made a single friend. And I swear there's been more than a dozen different ladies that have come and worked there, and not one of them do I still talk to, or do I ever talk to outside of being at the barn with the horses, because I just find the mindless chatter, the gossip, I have zero tolerance for it. And so if that means I have to be friendless, if that means I have to sleep out here on a bench instead of on some hotel room floor where I get to hear people talk about Dave Wood's new baby and whoever's new baby and this and that and this and that and their cousins or uncles or whatever the heck they're going to be talking about in the hotel room, I'd rather be here by myself with my book and my own thoughts and my camera and you all to just reflect on how crazy my life is. Because as we speak, I'm probably not going to post this video talking to you about sleeping on a bench until I have $1 million in the bank. And as we speak, my partner Larry is back in Canada speaking with a banking institution where we are opening an account over in Malaysia so that Trishaly Yanni, the wealthiest man in Japan, can donate, yeah, that's right, not invest, donate $500,000 to our solar power company. So this would have a really hard time sitting in a room full of women, or even women and men, and not freaking bragging about the fact of how freaking awesome my life is. So I would probably come off as arrogant, which I kind of am, but it's not so much arrogant, it's just faith in myself, confidence. It's confidence, but it does kind of come off as arrogance because I'm like so confident that I'm just like so awesome. And it's not like there's everybody else is awesome too. You out there watching this, you're awesome. Of course you are. It's just that there's a good chance that you don't know that you are. But anything that I can do, you can do. And this gentleman, the wealthiest man in Japan, like, he's no better than me. He just happens to have a lot more money than me, and he happens to realize how awesome that I am, and so he wants to give me some of his money. Pretty cool. He's worth like 16 billion, and he wants to give me like $500,000. So like to me, the way the ratio works is that if I had like 16 billion is 16,000 million. So $500,000 would be like, if I had $16,000, it would be like me giving somebody 50 cents. It's the same ratio. So anyway, I'm bragging to you all on this video about how I'm getting all this money. And then once I got it, I'm going to post this video about how I'm at the Empower Network doing whatever it takes to be where I need to be, to learn what I need to learn to continue to move forward in my business and my life, most importantly my life. And so if I have to sleep on a bench in order to have that clarity and presence of thought, in order to absorb the most important and most valuable pieces of the puzzle from the training that goes on tomorrow, that's what I'm going to do, because I don't have time for distractions. I have to stay focused, and I think that making a bunch of new friends and meeting a bunch of these wonderful super women and awesome Empower Network people is really a distraction. And I must say, I've been to some other events, and as much as the company is all about, oh, we'll believe in you until you believe in yourself. Well, yeah, these leaders, they do believe in you until you believe in yourself. But if you already believe in yourself, like I do, they don't really care about you. Because it's like, you don't have any results in this business. I went to Chicago and I went around and told people like, hey, we got this super powerful invention that we have patents for, and I own 2 corporations. And I actually had one guy tell me, you shouldn't be telling people that. That's not what these trainings are for. And it's like, well, wait a minute. I thought these are the people that are going to believe in me and what I'm doing. Why wouldn't I tell them why I'm doing it? But he said, you're going to turn people off or whatever. So I put my business plan away and didn't show it to anybody. And then at the last event, I told David Wood about the government grants that we applied for because of the Empower training, and he didn't ask about my business. And I asked Lawrence Tam and another gentleman that was an engineer what they thought about our invention, and they didn't really care. And so I kind of feel bad for them because they had an opportunity to find out about what we're doing, and it's powerful. And I don't care what anybody says. Bill Gates ain't got nothing on this girl. Warren Buffett ain't got nothing on me. I am going to be number one on that Forbes top 10 list. And I always said that, by 2020, I'm going to be a billionaire. But it's looking like by 2020, I'm going to be the top billionaire. And that's never been the intention, but I know that's going to be a result. The intention, honestly, it came from selfish motivation and personal frustration of, man, I don't want a utility bill. I'm building my dream house. I got a farm, and I don't want to have a utility bill to pay every month. So that's where it came from. And of course, not having a utility bill, I also am very much environmentalist. I have a recycle company, and I don't want to be polluting while living without a utility bill, because I could have put in a wood stove and burn a bunch of wood for heat, and I could put together like a methane breeder and get a bunch of manure and make gas to make electricity and run my home, or burn diesel in my own generator and be off the grid and not have a utility bill. But at the same time, none of that's good for the environment. So it was like frustrating with, how can I be off the grid and not have a utility bill and still not be polluting the environment? And so what we came up with is pretty powerful, and it's less expensive and more efficient than anything else that exists. So it's inevitable that I'm going to be on the top of that Forbes list. And that's just how it's going to be. And these Empower Network people, as much as I love their training and stuff, they're just people. And they definitely will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. But if you're like me and you already believe in yourself and you're taking over and you're doing whatever it takes, not so much. People, even internet millionaires, aren't really turned on by the fact of someone coming and changing everything on them, changing the game, changing the way everything works, messing with the status quo, stirring the pot. Even millionaire internet marketers aren't necessarily all for that. They're all for helping people do what they do. But people that are thinking bigger and growing bigger and faster, they're the stars of their company, right? Just like I'm the star of my company. So it's okay. And whether I ever get results or build a team, it's irrelevant, because the training that I've got, oh my goodness. Check out this message that we have. My next trip is going to be to Ohio. I'm going to take a driving course so that I can pick up recycling with horses. I'm going to be driving horses around town. I'm going to be totally a local celebrity. Driving horses around town, picking up blue boxes. And so that, anyway, doing that. So what I Empower Network, how powerful it is, and what they taught me is marketing. And so this is my marketing message. Hey everybody, fuel prices have gone up dramatically, and because of the high cost of diesel, we're getting rid of our truck and we're gonna buy horses, and we're gonna come and pick your recycling up with a custom built trailer that's pulled by horses and driven by me, and we're lowering the price of your monthly subscription for recycling. That's my plan. And that whole marketing message that I just repeated to you was inspired by Dave Wood and his big discount of the products. And I was like, I've been waiting for a long time, like, where's this $5,000 product coming in? In January, they released a high ticket academy, so I've been waiting for a higher ticket product to sell. Not like I'm selling anything anyway, but more to consume. I'm looking for a higher ticket product to be able to learn from and apply to my offline business. And instead, what I got was everything got discounted for new members signing up. And I was like, what? You should be raising the price on this stuff, if anything, not discounting it. It's so valuable to people, especially business owners like myself. This company's totally changed my life and made my business so much more powerful. And both of my corporations are growing like crazy, and Empower Networks played a big role in that. And so, yeah, I think they should be raising the prices. But because they discounted them, now I'm thinking, well, you know what? I'm going to lower the prices for the subscription for my recycle service once I bring in horses and start doing that. So anyway, subscribe to my channel and follow me on this amazing journey of all this crazy stuff that I'm doing. And go out there and make it a great day. And if I don't see you in the future, I will see you in the pasture, or maybe on a bench outside the hotel where the big Empower Network event's going on. Actually, no. I will never be on a bench again at, at an Empower Network event. I really feel strongly that my trip to Hawaii, yeah, that too, my trip to Hawaii, that's coming up too. But my trip to Ohio to learn from the Amish how to drive Clydesdales, that trip's probably going to be first class all the way. So I'm looking forward to traveling only first class in the future. But for now, I'm going to settle in with my book and get ready to take a little nap on the park bench before tomorrow's festivities. So go out there and make it a great day. Thank you so much for watching. And if I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture, or who the heck knows where. So click the link below if you'd like to know more about Project AWOL and Empower Network and the leaders and people that I'm talking about, and the reason why I'm in Charlotte right now, or actually Concord, North Carolina, just outside of Charlotte. Click the Project AWOL link somewhere around this video and find out more about it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now. Sorry about the terrible darkness of the camera. It'll be better